Okay guys, hey what up, Mr. Dog 12 here, bringing you the Shogun 2 demo. This is the, I think, only historical battle you can play. This is pretty much the whole entire demo besides doing a little campaign. And it's like this campaign, or this historical battle is like Tokinahin Haru or something. I probably got that right. But mainly what you want to do to win this is mass your forces up on this hill and defend over on this side. And then, so if anyone gets near these guys, they will all go into battle, so you'll have a little bit extra help. And immediately into this game, they rush their cav in, and it's two things: a Yari cav, and they are okay, but I'm gonna rush in some Yari Ashigaru, and I think 3 units of Katana cav, and I'm gonna rush in another thing of Yari Ashigaru in, and here are my samurai that are gonna try and make it over to my get all the way across the map, but they are not gonna make it because these units are closing in fast. But I actually don't even move, or say that for another part. But really, the main thing that happens here is he sends up his cav at where your archers would be, which would be like about right here where you have your 2 archer units, and then the AI hopes to after he's taken out some of your bow, then the second wave moves in, which is a matchlock samurai, another matchlock, a katana, and another katana samurai. And my 2 units of katana samurai are gonna go in and fight these 2 units, or this 1 unit of katana samurai. And at the last minute, I send in my depleted unit of katana cav to try and flank them, because I didn't want these 2 units of katana samurai to get locked up. I wanted them to get over here to help defend, because I'm kind of lining up my archers back here, and then I was going to have my samurai line up there. But if those 2 units don't get over there, I'll have to stretch it down to just 2 units of katana katana units to hold them at bay. And here my katana cav, I didn't even move them. And the matchlock samurai have guns on them, or oh, that's bow Ashigaru. And never mind. And after he fired a volley, which killed 6 of my horses, I finally noticed and rushed in, because I looked over here for these guys, because I was trying to build my wall up. And as you can see, I kind of lost faith in these katana samurai getting in, just because I knew they were pretty much dead. Just because, really, at this point in the battle, you can kind of tell if you're going to win or lose, just because if you have a low force, like which I do over here, somewhat, and it's just 2 units of, oh, never mind. And they're already sending in the second wave, which is 2 units of Yari Ashigaru, matchlock, 2 matchlock samurai, and a katana, 2 katana samurai. That's not what they were supposed to say. It was supposed to say how they're not gonna go into battle. And I know this is like a really late game demo, some viewing, but the game comes out tomorrow, or actually tonight at, I actually don't know the date, just because I'm pretty sure they didn't give it a 12 o'clock release date. I'm pretty sure it's like a 3 in the morning release date. But yeah, my katana soldiers are just so tired, I decided to rush them forward. And so I'm going to rush with my men and just try and try and hold them so I can get my men set up there. And they were heading right for my general. How dare they? And I didn't even notice I didn't even notice them advancing on my left flank, or I guess, yeah, my left. And so I was kind of scared that his Yari-Ashigaru, his 2 units, were gonna make it across here. But luckily, I have a big amount of archers. Gonna try and get this centered here. See, they're picking them off. And I'm gonna send in my Katana soldiers just to lower their morale real quick. And at the last second, he pulls out, or the AI pulls out that Yari-Ashigaru and sends it in, so my left flank is completely open now, except for these 2 units. So, and as you can see, I really can't afford to send anything except maybe an archer group, which I surprisingly didn't even do that. But there's like a little glitch with this game where, wow, yeah, they traitor you. So I think if it was just these guys attacking, you would easily destroy them. But in history, ooh, they just got in some nasty crossfire. No, but in history, in like actual history, the team you play as, the Toyotomi, get like destroyed. And here, I'm just gonna rush my general in because they're depleted. And the Tokugaru actually unite China, I'm pretty sure, into a giant Shogun. And I don't care if he's in grave danger. I'm trying to get this centered in here. I was trying to get my men to dismount because the Yari-Ashigaru have a giant bonus against horse soldiers. So if I think, okay, yeah, my leader was just like right there and he just fell over dead. And as of right now, I knew I was kind of like dead just because I had 2 units of samurai. Their morale was depleting, and randomly these archers decide to charge. I think it's just like they decide, no, we want to do this, and I don't know, I didn't even like tell them to attack. And then so did these Ashigaru, but so I can't like deplete, or at the last second I get them to pull. I lose, I think, 1 unit of Ashigaru to them. They're somewhere in there. But those few precious seconds, I think I could have, like, almost, maybe, possibly gotten them to rout, maybe. But back in the corner here, the AI is like set to like have your units set up here, and now that I think about it, it'd probably actually be a lot better if you somewhat like camp the hill right here, just because your samurai can hide in the forest in Yari-Ashigaru. But really, most of these dead bodies out here are of my men. My men wear the yellow. They're mostly dead. And luckily, his cav decided to finally attack. And that's actually the traitor people, I think. Oh no, let's try and get a name from off them. I swear that just said Kobayashi. Okay, I guess these guys aren't, but really, there are barely any men left, so I just decided to rush with my bow guys that had ran forward. Just trying to lower their morale at all, because it's a bow unit, a matchlock, and another matchlock, and there's 3 units of cav, a couple bow, 2 samurai, and that's really all. But then his Yariashi or Katana Samurai and his 2 units of Katana Samurai are end up rushing down here, down the hill, into the back of my archers. So I try and pull back at the last second, but these men fight very brave, and actually they make this game actually like very hard, and the thing I like about it is if like you or the other team face a big unit, like face like a giant army, like if I just had this one archer unit, bow unit left, and this whole entire army was coming towards me, my men's morale would drop like really fast. And I don't get why, but they're gonna rush their general in at me, and I want to try and find one guy on the ground here, because the thing with this game now is they made it so there's like wounded on the battlefield, and like they still move and all that. Just I don't know, there might be some, I don't know, it's mainly from archers, but my men probably should have won this fight with against their general unit. So I take off another bow unit, but the Ashigaru are actually, at least what I've gotten from like playing the campaign, they're actually just like trained civilians. So in other words, from like Napoleon Total War, they're kind of like the National Guard, somewhat. Not really, but I decided to pull these sorry for the bad camera angles, but my computer's kind of lagging right now. But I'm trying to get my archers back up the hill, because I thought his general would try and attack over there, but I just decided to rush back down the hill. And his men must like really want to follow his general, just because they are going to follow him into this giant army. And there's one of our wounded boys that just died. That's kind of sad. Oh, like here we have a wounded. Wow, I can't get a good camera angle on him. Well, there's one of the enemy. No, that's good. No, that's one of... No. Yeah, that's the enemy katana guy, so I hope he dies. I don't see any arrows stuck in him, so he probably got stabbed to death. There's his katana sword. But the thing with this is, just from getting from the game demo, this game is not what I really wanted it to be. Just because from like Shogun 1, it was a lot, to me, it was just a lot better. Or from the other Total Wars, it was a lot better to play. And this battle's like pretty much over, so my review for this game is, it's okay, but it's, even though this is just a demo, I'm not very impressed, just because like right now it's really lagging when there's giant units, where there's giant masses of units. And if you think about it, you're only outnumbered by 1,000. If you're playing online, like doing a 4v4 online, you're gonna have a couple, you know, you might have 10,000 units. But yeah, this has been Mr. Walter Dog 12 bringing you the Shogun 2 game demo. The game Shogun 2 comes out tomorrow.